Dr. Mitchell was the sixth man on the moon. He was the pilot for the Lunar Excursion Module. And we had several conversations. It was like two brothers talking, right? Instant trust with each other, went deep. And he had enough trust in me that he says to me one day, he says, I'm going to tell you something, but you can't tell anybody till after I'm dead. This was 97. He died in 2016. So I'm not violating. But he says, from the time we left the command module all the way down to the surface of the moon, there was a metallic silver cylinder spiraling around the LEM. I couldn't tell its size because I just had that little triangular window to see out of. Couldn't tell if it was piloted or if it was remote from the surface. What I could tell was it was nothing from Earth.
Wow.
So according to some legends, they've been there a long time. The story that I heard came through Native American lore. And the story is that long time ago, billions of years ago, millions at least, there was a planet that had at that point, a type 2 civilization. Now, this is a reference to the Kardashev scale, right? Type 1 manages the energy of the planet and uses it for everything. A type 2 uses the solar system. A type 3 uses galactic energy. So they're travelers, right, outside the solar system. So this planet, the civilization there, had come to Earth, built the pyramids, and they were going to use the pyramids to channel electromagnetic energy back to their planet because they were running out of energy, and the calculations were off. Well, there was a type 3 civilization that was watching this, and so they created the moon as an escape pod because of an impending disaster that they knew was going to happen because the calculations were off. Well, what happened because of the calculations being off? The energy basically caused the planet to explode, and it became our asteroid belt. And the moon ended up here. Now, according to Native Americans, it wandered through the solar system and finally arrived here and has been here ever since. Well, so it's hollow, right, according to that. So there's people inside that this was an escape pod. Now, strangely enough, if you look through research, there have been projectiles that have been fired into the moon to see if it is hollow or not. And sure enough, there's a ring. Now, with these cylinders that were there that Edgar Mitchell witnessed, about a decade later, I heard Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong saw the same kind of cylinders standing upright on a platform just beyond the dark side of the moon. But they couldn't talk about it, right? Gag order. They can't talk about any of that. Edgar took a chance talking to me about it because if I had said anything and it got out, not only his reputation, but his retirement, maybe even his life, would have been in jeopardy because it was a strict, don't talk about order. And he felt like he could trust me, and I was honored with that, and there was no way I was going to violate it. So there's another alternative story that offers possibility. I'm not going to say it's 100% true. It sure does explain a lot of things in the solar system and why we have an asteroid belt where a planet ought to be.